Previously on Inside Scoop.
He left off his name on that. He said Karine or his mother from getting custody. He didn't say him.
Right, because I think he
Can't?
He lost his parental rights. In fact, I thought they both did. Last I remember, the parental rights were severed for both of them, and the children were up for adoption.
That's where it was, and the cousin stepped up and took them. You know, if I'm the cousin, I would try to keep them as far away as possible.
Oh, absolutely. So you're saying the cousin has the kids?
The cousin has the kids, says Paul.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
90 Day Fiancé Inside Scoop, volume number 177. This week we've got Fart Jar Stephanie, Darcey and Georgie, Jessie, Paul and Karine, Debbie and Tony, and we're going to talk about, briefly, Sister Wives and Single Life Episode 1. Chantel gets her groove back. All that. Not in great detail on Sister Wives and Single Life, but we are going to talk about what we saw. First, on the docket, Fart Jar Stephanie. You're going to love this one. She wrote a book.
On how to make money on OnlyFans.
Her book is called Empty Blood, My Epic Journey from Battling a Blood Disorder to Selling Farts in Jars.
Wow.
This is her book.
Great. Pretty much sums up her life.
She is going around and touting it as having like some behind-the-scenes 90-day secrets in the book. So for me, I'm thinking this is some kind of
ploy to get you to get the book.
Well, I think if there's a secret she could have about 90 Day, it would be that
her relationships are fake.
Yeah, it would be that production knew all along that what she was doing, and they were all right with it because of, I don't know.
Entertainment factor.
Yeah, I think around that time is when production, I don't know, we noticed kind of a change in production. More salacious and outlandish things. Yes. You know, versus real stories. Behind the scenes, shocking truths is what she has proposed, is in the book. You'll be glad to know that I did not read the book. I would hate to have it like on my list, like of good reads at the end of the year, books that you read. You'd have some good stuff, and then you'd have fart jars in there. That would be embarrassing, I would assume. But thankfully, Amazon has a review of it.
Oh, great.
There's been 5 reviews so far. It was released, I think, January 4th was the date.
Are they solicited reviews, like they give them the book for free?
Oh, it says that if you...
Yes.
Well, I don't know that to be true, but the review, the one with words, was not a positive review.
Yeah, they have to, when they get the book for free in exchange for writing a review, it has to say that up front.
I imagine you'd want to give it to people you would think would give you a good review. This was not a good review. Said there was no 90-day secrets.
Of course. It's a ploy to get you to read the book.
Talked about it the whole time, mentioned it at the end, but then said, I can't say anything due to contracts.
Of course.
But what the reviewer did say, and of course we would welcome anybody who actually read the book. I am not. But the reviewer said that the whole book was fake, really. Just like she says her fart jars were fake. So evidently, in the book, she admits to the fart jars not being actual farts. This isn't a surprise, right?
No.
Here's what the crappy part of all of it is. If indeed the fart jars were fake, then remember the story of why she had to stop with the fart jars?
Yeah.
Because the food she was eating
produce the farts.
To produce the farts was tearing her up inside.
Uh-huh.
Now that makes that story fake.
Right. It makes everything about her fake.
And everything.
Which is what we knew already.
I don't want to question health things, but doesn't this even put whatever illness she had in question?
Whatever.
I mean, anything.
I just don't need to know anything about her.
This is the boy that cried wolf.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this is 100% that. I guess she gets people talking about her because here we are talking, right? Too bad Christmas is over. Otherwise, this would be a great... You could get this for me for my birthday.
Oh, gosh. Please no.
You've got like 2 hours.
I already got you something.
You could do that. That would be horrible. I would be so mad at you. Maybe we could just get an audio book.
It'd be a gag gift.
What if she did the audio book? Do you even think she wrote the book?
If I bought it for you, would you feel obligated to read it then? Because we spent money on it.
Yes, because of how we're wired.
Right.
If there's something in the house that costs something, then it's got to
get used.
Right. Same reason, I eat
want my $5
and stuff like that, and carrots, because you bought it, and I'm not throwing it away. So there's that. But you can tell when somebody's fake, right? I mean, you've said it. We've said it for years. She's just a fake person.
Yes.
We didn't fall for it, but we're talking about it, so I guess that's something, right?
Yes, let's move on.
Ed and Liz, Darcey and Georgie, Jessie, Paul, Karine, Debbie, Sister Wives, and Single Life, all coming up next.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
by subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon,
or by subscribing to our Supercast
for $3.99 a month,
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
real life, and more on our podcasts,
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes.
Tell your friends about this podcast.
And rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.